Hi! It's almost spring and I want to do a spring look even though it's cold today. The heck with it. I want to do a spring look, so I wanted to base it around these beautiful eyeshadows from Younique that they're the pigment eyeshadows. I used the color Regal and Sexy. I've been dying to use these, and the packaging for this is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And I wanted to show that you can do a nice dewy, glowy look even with oily skin. I use a lot of mattifying products, but I always add highlight at the end. You have more control and you could still have that look without looking like a slick. I've also purchased a few new products. I got the NYX Dewy finish. Because I was using so many mattifying products, I didn't want to look flat. That's fine for some people. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. It's just I didn't want to look flat, so I got the Dewy finish, and it really does add some more dewiness back and help settle the powders, and you look a little less powdery. The best thing about this was it's only $10, much cheaper than my Lise Watier one, and I like it a bit better. I actually see a little bit more of an effect. I bought a couple of other new things, a couple more brushes. This is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I've been using the Kabuki angled retractable brush for my foundation, and I love it because it's a bigger brush. It really gets it on quick and blends well, but this one uses less product and you get more coverage. And I like that it's a bit smaller, so if I'm using extra concealer that day, then I can blend it in really well with this brush. And the other one was I needed a new powder brush, something a little bit softer, so I got their powder brush from Real Techniques. So yes. So if you want to see how I did this look, keep on watching, and I'll talk to you guys at the end of the video. I'm gonna put my hair back with this pretty headband that my friend gave me for Christmas, and putting the Stay Matte primer from Rimmel. I love this stuff. I'm on my second tube and I'm halfway through already. Now I'm going in with my Maybelline Superstay and the Real Techniques Expert brush. I was just at a pump. I hate the way I'm trying to get this thing out. Don't mind my voice. I'm getting over a cold and I'm doing this voiceover a few days after I did the video. I like how this brush gets into all the little nooks and crannies. I use a bit of a lighter hand in the spring and summer. I find my skin gets a little healthier, it gets some vitamin D, and I don't need as much. I find warming up this Maybelline Master Concealer in your fingertips to warm it up, it really helps it spread a lot better. And I look so tired. No amount of concealer was going to cover the lack of sleep, but whatever. We're working with it. I love this detailer brush from Real Techniques. If you are really going for that flawless face, it really helps just pinpoint where you need a little extra concealer without looking too cakey. I'm going in with this liquid Gossamer by Jelly Pong. It's a liquid luminizer, and I'm using a Younique cream shadow brush. I love this brush for actually applying this highlight. And then I just blend it in with my fingers on the top of my cheekbones or anywhere else. I'm going to set under my eyes with the e.l.f. HD powder. Tap, tap, tap. And I'll put a little bit in my T-zone too, just to brighten it up. I don't use it all over my face, it would be too powdery and white. Yeah, my Rimmel cover broke again, but I still love this stuff. It's the translucent setting powder, the Stay Matte one. It's really good. And the Real Techniques powder brush is fantastic. Now I'm doing my brows. I'm using L'Oreal Brow Expert in Blonde. That brow is always better than the other one. Always. This is the Maybelline Browdrama. It's like a mascara for your brows. I don't know why they call it mascara, but that's what it is. But I really like it for setting my brows. This is the e.l.f. brush, and I'm dipping it into my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I'm using a matte bronzer today because I'm really highlighting the face and I don't want to be too shimmery. This is a Milani Rose blush. The color is Romantic Rose, and it's also a matte blush. If I wasn't going so heavy on a highlight, then I would use something more shimmery. This is the e.l.f. blending brush. And now I'm using my sample of the Mary Lou Luminizer to highlight even more. I want to go for a really glowy look today. But because I'm really controlling where I put it, I won't look too oily. I'll still look matte, but dewy. I love this NYX spray. This is the NYX Dewy Finishing Spray. It's $10 only. This is my Benefit Stay Don't Stray eye primer. I really want my shadows to stick, and I want to avoid a bit of fallout because it's a loose pigment from Younique. And I'm just setting that with some Rimmel powder. These are so beautiful. The packaging is so luxurious. I love these. I'm really tapping it off because I don't want any fallout. I'm going for a softer halo eye. I've been really loving the halo look. It makes my hooded eyes look so much rounder. Putting a little bit of that color underneath. I want it a bit more intense, so I'm spraying it with my NYX spray and then dipping it back. It's such a pretty color. I love this color, Regal. I should have done this before, but I'm going to my crease with my bronzer. It kind of ties the look in with the rest of my face and creates a nice transition from the purple to the rest of my eye. Finishing up. So I'm taking the color Sexy and I'm putting it in the very center of my lid. Super, super pretty. Yeah, a little bit more there. I'm going to line my eyes with the Covergirl Ink liner in a dark brown. I want a more softer look than black would give, and in the summertime I usually use mostly brown. Mascara! Yeah, I think I will go for that. That's Strawberry Parfait by NYX. It's the butter gloss. But first I'm going to line my lips with the Mauve lip liner from L'Oreal. I just love the way it smells. I love the way it feels. I am in love with all these glosses. I want them all. I'm going to take a little bit more of that Sexy shimmer and put it in the center of my lips. And I can't believe I didn't highlight the inner corners of my eyes. But I'm going back with Sexy and dipping it in there. I didn't find it quite intense enough. Like I said, I was really going for a glow, so I just sprayed my brush and went back in again. That is the finished look. So yeah, just soft and dewy. I wasn't sure what lip color I was going to go for because I had some purple on the lids, but because it's not too shocking, or it's very subtle, that's why I was able to get away with a subtle rosy gloss. And I love rosy spring colors in the spring because it's just nice to bring some life back to your face. I usually use a satiny bronzer, but I wanted to use my matte bronzer today just in case this came out more shimmery than I thought. When you use these products, they really look like they're going to be more shimmery than you think, but then you put it on and it just blends really well. It blends really well, so do not be afraid to use these. You could see that I had a little bit of hard time. It can get a little messy, but the versatility and the payoff of these are fantastic. So just love it. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite spring looks are, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!